It's time for a Bower bombshell. Tom, you're hearing of some post-coronation tensions between Queen Camilla and the Princess of Wales, Kate?
Absolutely. What was very interesting was I heard from people who were very, very much involved 20-odd years ago, more than 20 years ago.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into how Kate Middleton is overshadowing Queen Camilla and Meghan Markle. According to royal expert Tom Bower, Kate's strategy is subtle and powerful. Why is Kate emerging as the most influential royal woman? Hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more updates.
In resurrecting Camilla. Their job was to take her from the mistress in 1996 and get her to be queen. And they were absolutely furious that they weren't invited to the coronation. There are dozens of people who helped Camilla become what she is today, the queen, and not just the mistress who is being pelted with brown rolls. If you look at the coronation footage, as the king and queen leave the thrones and head for the exit of Westminster Abbey on the coronation Saturday, you'll see that everyone bows and curtsies to the king, and no one moves a limb, a muscle, when Camilla passes. And that was because they were angry with Camilla.
Let's start with the coronation. Something was off. Respect wasn't extended to Camilla. Tension is bubbling under the surface. Kate and William were unhappy about the guest list. Camilla brought 20 Parker Bowles family members, while Kate was only allowed 4 Middletons.
Camilla brought 20 Parker Bowleses to the coronation. There were 4 Middletons. All the people that helped Camilla get the crown on her head were excluded from that coronation, and they were furious. And not only that, Kate and William were angry too. And that anger, of course, Harry was angry, that anger went right through that small part of the congregation by the throne, by the centre of Westminster Abbey. And in that moment, it was absolutely noticeable to those people who'd been excluded from the coronation that nobody, let alone Kate, curtsied to Queen Camilla.
Wow, and Kate didn't even allow her sister and brother to bring their partners to
And what was then noticeable was that at the Windsor concert the following day, William makes no reference to Queen Camilla. And so there is a tension there. And the whole problem with Camilla is that she is exhausted at the moment. She's a woman of 76. She's smoked heavily all her life, and she's not well. Those who met her in the weeks before the coronation noticed a very tired, very worn-out woman with telltale signs of age. And she's clearly exhausted by the whole thing. And that why today, Kate was in Bristol, behaving like the Queen, very popular for the public. But Camilla has disappeared. And I think this is very, very sad, a dangerous position for Charles to be in. He's got all the problems of Harry now boiling up, because there's no doubt Harry is going to, in his evidence, name Charles as one of the culprits of all his campaigns against him. He's got the problem with the police, and of course he's got the problem now with that.
That snub didn't go unnoticed. Here's where Kate's real power lies: silence. She lets her actions do the talking. When Camilla was crowned, Kate didn't stage a media stunt. Instead, she subtly distanced herself. Influence isn't about who talks the loudest. It's about commanding respect.
Well, yeah, so can we talk about this for a moment? Because it's extraordinary. Prince Andrew essentially squatting now at his mansion. It's the Royal Lodge, isn't it? But it's a mansion on the Windsor estate, even though the plan for a long time, I actually first revealed this before the late Queen's death, the plan is to get William into Royal Lodge. But first I've got to get Andrew out into Frogmore Cottage, and he's just refusing to go.
Well, he's got legal grounds to refuse to go, of course, because he signed a 7-year lease. And, of course, he paid a lot of money. But the problem is he can't afford the maintenance of that building, which must be well in excess of £1 million a year. Well in excess. It's a vast place. So he is now literally in a cleft stick. What should he do? And without Charles's help, he is really stuck there. And Charles really has to force him out. There's no choice, because Andrew must accept that he is now going to go into a permanent obscurity. He looked a fool at the coronation with his garter garments, and that was his last hurrah. But I just feel that Charles is exhausted by it all. and will become even more exhausted with the condition of Camilla, with the tension between Camilla and William and Kate, and with all the other problems which are accumulating of too much estate, financial problems, a growing Republican movement. You know, he himself is 74. He's a bit exhausted by it all.
And Harry and Meghan's attacks are not going to stop,
and they're going to
they?
go on. And so he'll want to box in Andrew and silence him. But the problem is that Andrew, instead of being noble and being discreet and understanding that he's the author of his own misfortune, is just going to make it very much harder for the royal family. And that's all some of these things didn't happen under the Queen. And that's the problem. With Charles, he generates problems.
And the public loves her for it. Camilla's dilemma, a queen in the shadows. Queen Camilla is exhausted. At 76, she's struggling with royal demands. Meanwhile, Kate's influence grows. As Camilla steps back, Kate steps up. She's becoming the face of the monarchy. Camilla, despite being queen, is fading into the background. Let me know what you think in the comments. Meghan versus Kate, a tale of two strategies. Meghan wanted to redefine the royal family on her terms. She and Harry left to build a new brand, Hollywood style. Meanwhile, Kate is thriving without saying a word. She knows being royal is about showing up and doing the job. The future of the monarchy. Kate is securing her place as the most powerful royal woman, not by demanding attention, but by earning it. Camilla may be queen, but Kate is shaping the monarchy's future. Subscribe for the latest royal news.